behind the Handlebars with Hupy and Abraham out here in the lodge at Deadwood. And we just got done with the Hall of Fame breakfast. This is John Paul DeJoria, Patron, Paul Mitchell products. I mean, there are just many things that this guy has, affected all of our lives. It's not just motorcycling. And then right alongside of him is Gary Spellman, and he was inducted today. So, John Paul.
Yeah, what's really cool too is that your husband was our first freedom fighter inductee. That's pretty super.
It is pretty super. So that was Tony Pan Sanfelipo, and he is well known to the motorcycling community.
Very well known. He's a hero in our industry, but it's so nice being here for the 16th, year of awards for 2016, I should say, year of awards. In fact, Gary, it's funny. Every one of those up there on the stage, the banner said 2016. His said 2002. So we found a Sharpie and made it 2016.
Did you really?
So he's been waiting since 2002.
Okay, Gary, I found your story to be a bit fascinating. 30 years of riding, and I know you already explained your story, but can you tell our public about it?
It was the peace, love, and happiness. I've been friends with John Paul for 30 years. He's a great man. Everyone knows that. But the best side of him is his biker side. It's the freedom, it's the reverence, it's the rebel that we all possess that he lets loose. And one day when we were in Georgetown, Texas, driving home, we found out a police officer who was fired from his job for no apparent reason except for that he helped save a woman's life. Yep. Discharged his weapon, political correctness stepped in and fired him. John Paul looked at me and said, we can't have this happen anymore. And we call it peace, love, and happiness because ever since I've known John Paul, he signs every correspondence, peace, love, happiness, John Paul. So the first ride, everyone said, can't be done, can't be done. I picked up the phone, we sold out in less than a day because they know that whatever John Paul's name is on, it's good. It's not going to be crooked. It's going to be honest. And everything we've done for the last 15 years is on a handshake. Whether it's an RLNS invention or it's with Willie G, they came immediately. So the first year we went to that man's house, we paid off his mortgage and left $20,000 in his daughter's college fund. That's what life's about. And we don't advertise. You don't hear about us because this is how we are. You do the right thing because nobody's watching.
So during this Sturgis rally, and I've been to many, 1987 was my first, and during this rally I have chosen on my way out, you know how you think on your bike, and it was 950 miles for me to get here over 2 days, so you think a lot. And I decided during that time that I was going to do a word for each day, and the first day started with truth. And I had chosen already the word humility that I'm going to be writing about today. And I've heard that word over and over in this room today. And that is what you guys are. You're humble, and humble is not unpowerful. It is super powerful, and you've used this humility to be successful and change people's lives. And John Paul, you're a hero to many of us. I'm so glad that I got to know a little bit more about you today.
Oh, he's a superstar. All the people here are superstars. Over 600 people came to the breakfast. There would have been 2,000, but we had to hold it at 600 because the room couldn't hold any more people here. But no, it's really nice. You talk about humility, your series is about that. It's the most powerful thing around, and people have to know other people don't want to hear about how great you are. They want to hear about how good they are. So by being humble, let somebody else be the winner or do something because you want to do it, not because you receive praise, is one of the most powerful things on the planet.
I already know.
Peace, love, and happiness. Peace, love, and happiness.